Both sides in the Sean Diddy Combs case have until today to give answers for how the music mogul has been communicating from jail.
I was about 15 years old, and I remember him just sitting down with me, being like, this is kind of like what you got to do, Aaron, in your future. And okay, you're a grown man, and when Michael Jackson was alive, you are backing him, you are up his, you are kissing his.
The day will come when we will name names other than Sean Combs, and there's a lot of names. It's a long list already. And of course, I already know who some of these individuals are.
Because my next guest just testified before a federal grand jury. He says he was in possession of a trove of digital evidence from Diddy's freak-offs and party.
In a shocking twist, Diddy Combs' attorney stormed out of the courtroom today as damning evidence surfaced in the ongoing legal cases against the hip-hop mogul. The walls are closing in on Diddy, with fresh allegations and incriminating details emerging almost daily. This new evidence reportedly ties him directly to disturbing claims, including physical violence and bizarre, unsettling parties that paint a troubling picture of his private life. Diddy appears visibly shaken as his carefully crafted public image begins to crumble. The lawsuits allege a long-standing pattern of abuse and violence, with victims now emboldened to share their stories. His reactions, ranging from anger to frustration, make it clear that he's feeling the heat. Despite his wealth and power, it seems nothing can shield him from the mounting accusations. But what was the evidence that caused such a stir? Let's dive deeper.
During those searches, agents seized evidence of the crimes charged in this indictment. They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a large capacity drum magazine. They also seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims. And they seized cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs, more than 1,000 bottles altogether.
Federal prosecutors have accused Diddy Combs of manipulating witness testimony and attempting to sway potential jurors in his ongoing legal battle. According to court filings, even from behind bars, Combs has allegedly violated prison regulations in a calculated effort to control the narrative surrounding his case. The 55-year-old music mogul, once a titan of the entertainment industry, now faces grave charges, including racketeering, trafficking, and obstruction of justice. Although he's pleaded not guilty, he remains in custody at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center after being denied bail. Prosecutors argue his behavior in custody, such as interfering with witnesses and circumventing prison rules, only reinforces why he should remain detained. With trial preparations underway, prosecutors and defense teams are locked in a fierce battle, and the stakes couldn't be higher.
Why is that not a fair outcome?
What he did here is on a magnitude of unlike anybody else you could imagine.
Many are shocked by the audacity of Diddy Combs, who, despite being in federal custody, seems to be orchestrating campaigns to influence public opinion and tamper with witnesses. The fact that he is allegedly manipulating social media, contacting potential witnesses, and strategizing from behind bars has left the public stunned. Prosecutors claim Combs has used unauthorized calls to instruct family members to push specific narratives online and even intimidate witnesses. Alleged recordings reveal a troubling strategy to silence accusers or secure favorable testimony. These actions paint the picture of a man who believes the rules don't apply to him, even in detention.
Not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm gonna need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes. Okay.
Shocking revelations have emerged about Diddy Combs' alleged actions from behind bars. Prosecutors accuse him of violating detention rules, tampering with witnesses, and manipulating public perception in a calculated bid to evade justice. With his trial approaching, these claims only deepen the controversy surrounding his case. The court recently denied Combs' latest request for bail, citing his potential to obstruct justice and pose a risk to public safety. Despite his legal team proposing strict conditions, such as house arrest under 24/7 surveillance. Prosecutors remain firm, arguing that his alleged actions show he cannot be trusted.
And then sometimes when Kim lived on 70th something street, and I would go upstairs with Diddy, you could hear in the hallway. And I would just shake my head when he come out or whatever, and Kim would be in the house. And it's always about where she was at or who she was dealing with.
What would happen if Seen Diddy comms were released? That's the question on everyone's mind as prosecutors highlight his alleged attempts to tamper with witnesses and influence proceedings from jail. If he's capable of such actions while incarcerated, what might he do with the freedom to move and communicate openly? Concerns about public safety and the integrity of the judicial process have led the court to deny his bail once again. These decisions underscore the severity of the allegations against him and the potential risks of granting his release. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with the latest news. What are your thoughts on the case? Let us know in the comments below.